my J dolls, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so don't play with us because we ain't never been one of them. And if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It is free 99. And if you still don't subscribe, you a hater. Tell it with your mama because why she raised you like that. Period. Anyways, y'all, today I have a little story time for y'all. A little story time. This one gonna be a little different. This will be a little bit different. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story time about how my cousin almost got us popped. Almost got us off this earth. Almost got us visiting God in heaven. On God in heaven. Okay? So y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little background story, okay, y'all? So I technically grew up in Minnesota now because I've been here since I was 13 and I'm 28 now. But I lived in North Carolina for a good amount of my life. So from like age 7 to the age 13, I was living in North Carolina. So that shaped me a lot. So my cousin is from Minnesota. But my cousin ended up moving to North Carolina. And then that's how we literally kind of grew closer as a family, because before I didn't know my Minnesota family until they came to North Carolina, and then we got really close and we actually ended up living together. Okay, y'all? So I'm from a really rural area in North Carolina, which is Dudley. Most people don't know Dudley unless they live in Goldsboro or they live in really, if they live in Goldsboro, most people know what Dudley is. But a lot of people that live in Charlotte, live in Raleigh and stuff like that, half of them don't know what Dudley is because it's literally dirt roads. It's literally hillbilly land. Like, it's literally trailers, like trailer parks, okay? But it's not like the ratchet trailers. Y'all know when y'all see them trailer parks and they're like a lot and the houses are all like, look like people, you know, that's struggling live there? No. Where I live, the freaking trailers look like houses, right? So my aunt had a trailer, and the trailer literally had like a jacuzzi tub in it, had like 6 bedrooms, like 3 bathrooms or 2 bathrooms or whatever, like a shed in the back, a trampoline. Like, this ain't like the trailer parks you see on TV, but it's trailers instead of houses everywhere. That's normalized. So y'all, anyhow, my cousin, back in the day, little background on her, like, I don't think she would care about this because nobody know, like, who it is unless you know my family, like, for real, like, and you probably don't even know. Yeah, I don't think nobody really know this story but my cousin and my aunt passed away. So I think we're going to be the only 2 people that really know who we talking about. So, boom. Y'all, my cousin used to have, like, a troubling past. Like, she used to get into some things. So she was with all the shits, okay? So, like, if you want to start an argument with her, just know she gonna get down, she gonna get in that field. Like, every time she gonna get in the field, okay? And my cousin is a stud. Mind you, she's a woman, but she act like a nigga, okay? She act like a dude. So she thinks she head honcho. That's her personality. That's how she always been. If you start a problem with her, she gonna finish the problem. So what had happened was, y'all, so how we lived in Dudley, right? We all lived on the same block. So me and my cousins, we all lived in one, y'all, we literally lived in one trailer, and it was 8 of us or 9 of us in one trailer. Like, we was getting out the mud, okay, y'all? We all lived in one trailer. But what happened is, during this period, me and my mom and my brother actually moved out because we actually got a townhome. So we ended up getting these nice townhomes. So we still lived in the neighborhood, but we lived like miles away, type of thing. But I always was at my Aunt Lily's house. My Aunt Lily, she literally had a trailer. Her trailer was the one that had like 6 bedrooms and like 2 bathrooms and stuff like that. I might be dragging it. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 bedrooms. I think 4 bedrooms and like 2 bathrooms. So she had the biggest trailer. Like, my Aunt Lily had the biggest trailer. But we would always go back and forth. We would walk. Like, in North Carolina, baby, you can walk it out. Walk it out. He's like, work it out. Northside, walk it out. Like, literally, we would walk from the townhome where we live all the way to my cousin's house, from my cousin's house to my aunt's house. So at this time, y'all, I think at this time, there was commotion going on in my family. So what happened is my cousin was trying to move out her stuff out of the trailer where they lived in, because one day my uncle just got up and left. I don't know if this is my story to tell, but he just left everything in the house. He left the kids and he left and went with another woman. Like, he literally built his own life with some other woman, y'all. I ain't gonna get too much detail because that ain't my story to tell, but he literally did that. So we were going back to that trailer to get some stuff. So we had to get some stuff and clean up the trailer and like make sure we got everything like out of there, because they're no longer living there no more. He wrote them a note like, I'm gone, and he never came back. So he's like, okay, cool. So what had happened was, the way my Aunt Lily used to do things, because we used to run in and outside the house so much, we used to be like, okay, we outside, we coming back inside. We would walk. I literally had a best friend that lived right across the street from my aunt, so I would go there and I would come back. So she would always leave the back door unlocked. So we were expecting that when we come back from getting all this stuff, the back door would be unlocked. Okay, that's usually how it worked, because there was a gate. You can go through the gate, and then through the gate you can get through the back door. So me and my cousin was getting all of our stuff, and then we returned to the neighborhood. We all live 2 blocks away, but we returned to my aunt's house, right? Mind you, in North Carolina, people literally always have their dogs loose. Like, it is a big thing. They're like, people, of course you got your own yard, so that's kind of how they get away with it. It's very country, so people just let their dogs roam around. So y'all, tell me why we walked to my aunt's house. We're trying to get into the house. Like, we're trying to get into the house, and the front door is locked. The back door is locked. We can't get in. So at this point, we're walking towards the porch, and this guy that is our next door neighbor has a pit bull. The pit bull starts to run towards my aunt's porch, which is where we're at. We're just sitting on the porch waiting for my aunt to come home, because my aunt must have left, and the doors are locked. So the dog is coming up, and I am petrified. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking pit bull. So I'm screaming, my cousin getting mad, and my cousin's like who dog is it? Why this dog? Da, 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 da. Where, like, she going crazy, right? And the pit bull was about to come up on the porch. The owner comes out of his house that like owns the pit bull, and he comes to get the pit bull. My cousin's like, oh, nigga, you better get your dog. You better get your dog. Like, next time I'm going to shoot your dog. Like, next time it's done for your dog. It's clips for your dog. Point blank appearance, she's threatening the dog. She is threatening the dog. And then she literally was like, and y'all need to stop, because my aunt was having a problem with them putting garbage in her garbage can. I don't know why they was putting garbage in her garbage can. I think you got to pay for it. Like, when they pick up the garbage. And maybe they didn't want to pay for it, but they was literally putting garbage in her garbage can, and she kept getting annoyed that they was putting garbage in her garbage can. So she was like, and then stop putting garbage in my auntie garbage can. We gonna have a problem if you keep doing that, blase, blase. And I'm like, please stop, like, stop, like, let's stop. Because he's like, who the hell you talking to? Like, I gotta probably bleep this out. Like, who you talking to? Like, who you think you talking to? So he comes up on the porch. It was like, I don't care. I don't care if you like, I don't care if you a female, I don't care this, da 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 da. Like, he was going off in her face. And mind you, I'm like, at that point I had to be like 10 years old, yo. I had to be like 10 years old, y'all. And then he was like, she's sitting down and he's standing up in her face, like yelling in her face, da 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 da. Like, and then he shows her his Glock. He shows her his Glock. It was like, pretty much, don't play with me. Don't think you can play with me. Like, this ain't no game. So he threatens to kill us, y'all. So I'm in the screen door. Mind y'all, I don't know why this was my defense mechanism, y'all. But my aunt had, like, you know how you got the regular door and then you have a glass screen door? It's not like the net screen door, it's glass. So I'm in between the glass door, right? And I'm crying. I'm like, oh God, please stop. Please stop. Like, I am crying and telling my cousin, shut up, stop, please stop arguing with this man. You know what I mean? And then she's still, I don't give, you think I'm scared? You think I'm, like, literally, they're literally having a yelling match. And I'm like, we're about to die. This man has a gun. Please shut up, please shut up, please shut up. So at this point, he finally gets off, cause she was like, oh yeah, get off my auntie's property, get off my auntie's porch, stop putting stuff in my auntie's trash. Like, she going off, and he going off, and he doesn't show her the Glock. So by this point, he then gets off of the porch. He gets off the porch. Mind you, I'm still crying, and I'm in the screen door. I don't know why I'm in the screen door. I just see through like this. He can see me, I can see him. What is the screen door gonna do? The screen door is not bulletproof. So y'all, at this point, my aunt rose up. She rose up to the house. The thing about my aunt, the thing about my family in general, like, they stay with the Glockianas, okay? They stay with the Glockianas and the hunting ones, okay? I'm not gonna say that because the name of it, you know, probably get flagged. I'm gonna say Glockianas. Okay, so they stay with the Glockianas. So my aunt had a Glockiana. My uncle had a Glockiana. Like, everybody in North Carolina really got Glockianas. Let's be honest. Like, it's in their house. So when my aunt pulled up, she's like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you crying? What's going on? What's going on? Da, da, da. And I'm like, he was over here. And I would say my cousin's name. I was like, he's over here. And my cousin, she keeps like arguing, and he has a Glock. Girl, I'm like crying. And my aunt Lily's like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna go in my house. I'm gonna get the Glock. I'm gonna get the Glockiana. So my aunt, mind you, my aunt Lily is older. At that point, my aunt Lily had to be like in her 60s. She had to be in her 60s, but my aunt still didn't play no games. My aunt was with all that shit. So she's like, oh no, I'm gonna go in the house, get my... So she didn't have time to go in the house because by the time she's causing the scene, because she literally parked her car right before she went to the back. Like, we usually park in the back. She parks her car there, and then the guy is coming out of his house. So she's like, oh, you want to come over here? You want to think you big and bad? You want to think you big and bad? My aunt did not play. She's like, you think you big and bad? I'm going to show you big and bad. I'm going to show you big and bad. So she go in her car, and she got a bat in her car. The thing about my aunt, she always had a bat. Like, I tell you, every situation go down, she always had a bat. So y'all, she goes in her car and gets the bat. Like, you gonna play with the right one? You gonna play with the right one? You keep coming to my yard. You keep going to my yard. Like, so at this point, y'all, this man does not even want to argue with her. And I think maybe because she's older, and he's like, okay, like, let me just stop. Like, she live here, maybe I'm gonna get kicked out. I don't know. But at this point, he was just like about to walk away. Like, he's like, okay, I'm done. I'm not messing with these people no more, because like, it's a lot going on over here. Maybe he thought he was gonna get kicked out. I have no clue. So she was like, don't come in my yard again. I'm gonna show you. Stop putting stuff in my trash can. So at this point, they're all yelling at this man, arguing with this man. And this man ends up going back in his house. So after he goes back in his house, my aunt comes in the house, and we're like, yes, the doors was locked. Like, we couldn't get into the house. Mind you, being panicky, like, this man has a Glockiana, and we can't get in this house. Like, what happens if he starts pew, 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 right? And we cannot get in this house. So I'm panicking, y'all. I was a crybaby. My cousin's like, what you crying for, bro? Why you crying for, bro? Like, you ain't even see it. Because my cousin's the one said, like, he got a Glockiana. Like, he showed me the Glockiana. He got the Glockiana. Like, she is the one that told me. And I'm like, oh no, like, we're gonna die. Like, I'm crying. So anyways, my aunt gets home, and I'm crying. She's like, it's okay, Juana, it's okay. She was like hugging me like, it's okay. He come over here again. I'm gonna show him. Y'all, it was so crazy. So then after that, y'all, literally, we had no problems out of him. Like, we had no problems out of him. I don't think he even put no more trash in the trash can. But I was bawling and bawling. My cousin was like, girl, he won't go do nothing. If he all talk, he ain't all do. Like, if he was going to do something, he wouldn't have kept talking. He wouldn't have showed me. He would have just did it. I wasn't scared of him. The thing about my cousin, when I tell you, she got a mouth on her. She will start fights out of nowhere. And I'm one of the people that be like, let's be calm and collective. Let's think about this. Let's actually leave it alone. Let's actually ignore it and avoid it. And she's like, no, let's fight. Let's shoot. Let's do whatever. Let's do what it do. And I'm like, no, please, let's leave. Like, that's how I am. So I was so used to this activity with her because she literally would try to fight anybody. Mind y'all, I low-key should just put it all in one. Like, should I make this a double story time about how she almost got us popped? And then how they got in a fight? Like, my family got in a fight? That might be a whole nother video because 15 minutes is very short. But y'all, I know y'all like long story times, but that's really how the story ends. Like, we still alive. But honestly, like, if he really wanted to, like, make that our last day on earth, he could have. And my cousin didn't care. My cousin's still arguing. And at this time, I think my cousin was like the 18, 19. Like, she had to be like, she had to be an adult. I know that. You too grown be putting our life in danger because you want to talk. If he says, who dog you gonna... First of all, why is you telling people you gonna kill their dog in the first place? Like, what is wrong with you? Because I ain't gonna lie, if somebody said they gonna send Chanel to heaven, baby, we getting in that field. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to get my Glockiana too, because now you threatening. Now it's self-defense, because if you try to kill my dog, then that means that I should be able to take you out the game. You know, so now that I have a dog, I can see why he got so mad at her. But this was like a normal occurrence with her. Like, I remember we went to the state fair once, and there was a guy at the state fair, and she was like, bro, watch what the... Because I think he, like, stepped in her shoe or like, knocked into her or something. And she was like, watch where you going, bro. I ain't playing with you, bro. Da, da, da. Like, we gonna have a problem. Y'all don't know how to say excuse me around this, but... Like, she going crazy. And I'm like, bro, relax, nigga. Like, this place is packed, bro. Like, do we need to do... Like, you're not a man. Just because you dress like one, you're not a man. You could get KO. Do we really want that? And I ain't fighting no man, okay? Choose your battles wisely. Like, if it was a girl, okay. But a grown man, a big old grown man, and do you want to fight with a grown man with a Glockiana? Are you serious? Because you got to understand, from the South, when you in the South, y'all, they don't care. They will hit women. Like, so I'm like, baby, please, let's not test our luck here. Please, just pipe down. Pipe down. But that's crazy because my whole family is like that. Like, my whole family is ready to go by any means necessary. And then my whole immediate family, like me, my brother, my mama, like, no, let's keep the peace. Like, now if we gotta get in the field, like somebody really trying, then it's up. We come from the, we like the quiet, psychotic ones. Like, we quiet, but we can get psychotic if we need to type of vibe, but we try not to get psychotic. But the rest of my family is just straight psychotic, because if you start a problem, it's up. It ain't no questions, it don't matter. They don't care if they 100 pounds soaking wet and you 400 pounds. They gonna still try to fight you. And I just be like, let's chill. Like, my family's type like, okay, honey, you don't want to resolve this? I'll beat her up. Where's she at? What we gotta do? Where we gotta pull at? We got the Glockianas. Like, literally, y'all, when I tell you, there's only a couple people in my family that don't really got the Glockianas, okay? That it was so normal to me, especially growing up in the South, where my aunt would be like, I'm about to get the Glock. I'm about to get the Glockiana. Like, it's cool. Like, I got it in my house. We got Glocks too. That's what we got the Glocks too. You think you a big boy? Like, I got the... she did not play. And she was 60 something. So I can only imagine how my aunt was when she was young. Okay? She was in that field. I'm not trying to get in the field. I'm not. I'm not trying to get in the field. I'm not. But I will. But I'm not trying. I'm only matching. I'm not trying. My family be trying to find the problem. Like, they be trying to solve the problem. And I try to avoid the problem altogether. Like, please, let's not do this. So, yes, y'all, she almost took us out and sent us to God in heaven. But we made it out. We made it out, y'all. I'm going to do a different story time about how my family literally got in a fight during a funeral. Lord. It involves this same cousin. So, it's like, baby, you are the problem. I love you, but you the problem. Like, why do everything gotta be a hustle bustle, a beat up down? Like, anyways, y'all, that story time was short, but I just want to tell y'all that because I was very traumatized. I was crying my eyeballs out. All I used to do was cry as a kid, and I used to get picked on by that. But why can't I express my emotions? Then I stopped crying because why y'all think I'm a game? Y'all think this is a joke? This is not a joke. You think you big body, you hard, but you ain't even got the Glockiana. So if he stopped right here, what am I supposed to do? What am I? Because he probably gonna take me out because I seen the scene. Like, I seen what went down. So it's like, why would you put me in that predicament? I am 9 years old. 10 years old. Probably 10. I'm 10 years old. Why you got me involved in these situations? Why is you even doing this? I think also too though, at that time, y'all, mind you, she was going through some stuff because literally my uncle just left and left her there with responsibilities of his other kids. So I really think it was emotions running high, and that dog was the last straw. And then the other dude, I don't know, he don't got no last straws. He with it whatever. He with whatever. But I really, honestly, y'all, I don't respect men that try to be like bullying like studs. You know what I mean? Like, you know that's still a woman at the end of the day. Why is you all up in their face like that? Why is you threatening to hit them? Why are you threatening to take them out? Like, just take your dog. Because let's be honest, she not wrong. The way she handled it was wrong. But she not wrong because why is your dog in our yard? Like, this is our property. So, like, why are you here? Like, oh, why is you here? Like, why is your dog over here? Like, why is you putting trash in our trash can? Like, the points was valid. But telling somebody you're going to off their dog is just really absurd. Like, it is crossing the line. Like, come on now. Look, Chanel, come here, baby. Let me show y'all Chanel. Come on, Chanel. Come here. Like, if somebody tell me that they was, because y'all, I'm going to get my license to carry, so I'm going to be just like my family, Glockianas. Okay? If somebody told me they going to take my dog out, and I had a Glockiana, I think that's self-defense. I'm sorry. If you try to take my dog out, you might be visiting God in heaven. Nah, you might not. You might be in the pits. But anyways, y'all, that's the end of my story time. Y'all see how Chanel is? She's tired. She's so cute. Aww. But anyways, y'all, that was my story time. Let me know if y'all have any, like, what y'all gonna have questions about? Make sure y'all comment. Don't forget to comment, y'all. Push me up in the algorithm, okay? And let me know, do y'all want the story time about how my family was about to fight each other during a funeral? I think I'm gonna tell it anyways, because I'm gonna tell their business. That's the one thing y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Now I'm just chatting. But since I was a kid, I used to tell my mama's business, and then I got in trouble for it. Now, actually, I'm too grown to get in trouble, so I just be telling all my family business. Like, I just be telling all the family secrets. I be telling the family secrets, the family business, and you know what? I be helping heal people. Like, I be helping to heal the people, the black community that says that you can't tell your business, because why? Why? What are you hiding from? Why can't I tell my own business? Like, why do I need to hide? What am I hiding for? Why do I care what people think? So yeah, I'm gonna tell the business regardless. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am. And then I realized, like, that was a gift. Like, God gave me a gift to tell my business because I do it to y'all. I tell y'all on the internet, and now I get paid from it. And y'all rock with it. Y'all like it. So I'm gonna keep being that child that tell the business. And I really respect children that tell business, like tell the family business. Because why the family being weird? Why they being weird to me? Shoot, they shouldn't be having business to tell. So speak your truth. Stop hiding. So when my little cousins be telling all of my aunties business, I be listening ears. Yep. Keep doing it. Yep. Keep spreading it. Period. Anyways, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.